Hello everyone, my name is Leslie. Welcome back to my channel. This is the whole shebang, and this is where I share with you different things that I am doing and different things in my life. And today I wanted to share with you another U-Haul shopping video. I had to say that slowly. I apologize. I love watching these videos, and that is actually, I've said this before, but this is actually how I started selling a lot more on eBay and Poshmark, because I started watching these videos. And I did not sell at all on Poshmark before, but I started watching videos of different people, all of whom seem to not be on anymore. But I loved the content, and I loved the watching what other people got. So I discovered what these Goodwill bins were, and I fell, deeply addicted to them, which is why I try not to go. If you heard I did one last week. I have not gone myself probably in 10 months. I did go last Friday. I think it was last Friday. These are things that actually were in a bag that I did not get a chance to go through, which means these are quite a bit old, from over a year ago. I have over there a room that is just full of piles of bags of stuff I had to go through, that I am going to start doing this now more. Okay, so let me get into this. If you are not familiar with the Goodwill bins, it is a pay by the pound model, which means that they just have these huge bins and you grab everything you want, and then you take it up in this huge shopping cart. They subtract the cost of the poundage of the shopping cart, and you pay how much the items weigh in the shopping cart. In my bins, it is it's called the Goodwill Outlet Center. Bins is the nickname. In my bins, we pay less than 20 pounds is $1.64 a pound. There's 16 ounces in a pound, so it's approximately 10 cents an ounce. Over between 20 and 50 is $1.34 a pound, and over 50 pounds, which a lot of people do have, like 3 enormous carts of stuff, is $1.19 a pound. So usually, I don't know that I've ever gotten over 50 pounds. I don't think I have. I have done 30-ish pounds, and that's at $1.34 a pound. And that comes out to about 8 ounces, 8 cents an ounce. And the reason why that is important is because when I'm going through this, I'm going to be telling you how much each item, not all of them, but how much things weighed and how much they cost me, so that you get an idea. I love the bins. This is a place where you can get really cheap things because you're paying by the pound or the ounces, and things of the same value, the same style and value, may be much more expensive in a traditional thrift store. My thrift store usually did stuff that had been out on the floor of the Goodwill that is right next to it, the regular Goodwill thrift store. Sometimes, at various times, if they just had too much stuff to bring in, they would just immediately go and throw it into these bins, and it goes on a conveyor belt, and they switch the bins, I want to say, every hour or 2 hours. So there are people who stay. If you do plan on going, you should plan on staying there. Bring something to drink and something to eat. You can stay there for, I know there are women who stay there for 8-9 hours. I tend to stay between 2 and 3 hours every time I go. Okay, let me get into this haul. I want to show you some of the stuff. I have different philosophies when I go to the bins, because everything is so cheap. I am more inclined to spend money on, I'm more inclined to pick up things that I would not pick up if I went to a thrift store, or even a rummage sale per se, because I don't want to pay, $4.50 for a shirt or $2.50 for a shirt if it doesn't weigh a lot. Let me show you the first thing I got. This, as I said, these were in a bag that was from probably a year or so ago. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is a Tommy Bahama. This is it's actually a sheared tennis dress, and it's hard to see. It's sheared and it's all white. I guess you could probably, I'm pretty sure it's a sheared tennis dress, to be honest with you. As I'm saying that, maybe it's not, but this is something that you could very definitely, I guess you could wear it as tennis. Maybe as I'm saying that, maybe I'm now questioning myself whether it is tennis. That was probably about £1, so it was about $1.50. If you're familiar with Tommy Bahama, it's a very expensive brand. I will tell you as I'm going through this, my different philosophies about picking up different brands and different things. Some people, I spoke to one woman who told me she only buys things that she knows she can get over, I think she said $50 for. I am willing to do more, as they call, bread and butter brands, or mall brands, just because my feeling is that if things are that inexpensive for me to buy, that I'm willing to put a little bit of time, just make some quick money and just move it out and move it in. This is one of those items. This is a Soma Brand Bra. I've said this on my other thing. Soma's bras tend to cost about $50 to $60 each. This is, as I said before, this is a very large cup. I find that the large cups sell very well. I imagine all the cup, but I think some of the larger women who need larger cups are, and this is in great shape, honestly. If you look at the condition of the tags, there is absolutely no wear whatsoever. This is a 38 triple D. So as I said, that is a larger cup. So if you're someone who needs a larger cup, this is a beautiful bra. And it retailed, I think I looked it up, it was like $54 originally. This is a weird thing, but these sell incredibly well. And this is one of the reasons why I love watching these videos, because you learn these kind of things. This was a little more expensive. It's called Road Wave. And it is essentially a scuba diving. This helps people who are in scuba dive. You pull this up, because if they're surfing, they need help getting in and out of their things. This is called Road Wave. It is sized large, right there. And this is this material, it's called neoprene. So it's a little heavier. This probably was probably about $3.50. I'd say 2 pounds. So let's say $3, a little under 2 pounds. Yeah, about 2 pounds. I don't know if I said 2 or 3, 2 pounds. But these things sell incredibly well. I had another one that I got, although that was new with tags, that I think I sold for $120. It was originally $200. These things are hard to find, and people like their particular style and their brand and their colors. So this, I was really happy about this particular pickup there. These were, I just opened up the bag and started putting things down, so I don't know everything that's here. This was a pair of Paxson. They're size 29-30. It's called Stacked Skinny. These are actually men's jeans. I was surprised to see. There are people with really skinny legs. And this is the Paxson brand on the back. No, these cost about $60. I will put these, this is an example. I will put these up for starting, because I paid, let's say, $1 for these. I will start an auction for $7.99, let's say. We'll see. And for $7.99, and then I'll see how I do. And if I, I have at times sold it for $7.99 and I only make it, $5. But what's so nice about these is that there are already photos online. They're called stock photos that you can borrow. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but you can borrow them and put them up, and I will take 1 or 2 of the measurements, and it's a very easy list, basically. It's very easy to list. This is something that I learned from watching a YouTube video, to pick up these little, this is Cartier. It is called like a travel pouch. I guess it's for if you're traveling and you're putting things, your special Cartier items in a Cartier travel bag. I personally would say that I would not want to call attention to the fact that there might be Cartier jewelry in there. But again, this was probably an ounce. I was shocked to see, I always pick up these travel bags, the dust bags of really expensive brands like Louis Vuitton or Cartier or something like that. These were selling for like $20, $25. You'd be shocked at how much money you can get on these things. I'm going to throw that over there. This is a brand that some people will not pick up because they don't think it does well for them. I do pick this up all the time. This is Ralph Lauren. This is a reversible down vest. It's really, I think it's fantastic personally. If it fit me, I'm not really a vest person though, but I think this is amazing and I would definitely be listing this or using this myself. My kids, I use my kids, none of them need it, but that's a great thing. And again, because it's down, it was probably £1.50, which would be $8 plus $2.50. So I will list this probably, I have been this is a whole nother discussion, whether or not you should do buy it nows or on eBay or auctions. I sometimes do auctions, started at $7.99, $6.99, and just see what happens. I just sold last week a pair of boys shorts, swim shorts from Lily Pulitzer that my older children wore. It was size 3T. I got $14.50 for it. I mean, if I had listed it because it was bid up. So there's a mentality to bidding items up. I don't know. I get these at my particular bins. This was Los Polos, which is the chickens, and it's from Breaking Bad. I will tell you that at my particular bins, there are probably half a dozen guys there who all they do is look for old t-shirts and sweatshirts. And there's something about the mentality of like trying to look for things what other people are looking for. And I picked that up. I might just put that in to send it into either Plato's Closet, or my daughter lives out in Center City, Philadelphia, and she goes to a place called the Buffalo Exchange, and they tend to like those kind of things because it's kind of like urban-ish, people like those kind of things. I'll probably do the same thing with this item. This is a Free People shirt. I don't really know much about it. It has this open back with really pretty buttons. I think it's really pretty. I just think that this is an Urban Outfitter brand. We have an Urban Outfitter and Anthropologie brand, or maybe it's Anthropologie. Anyway, I think it's a really pretty shirt. It's a little, not something obviously I would wear, but in the back is very open, but it's very pretty. I guess you'd wear some type of shirt underneath it. This is something that is an example of something that a lot of people would not pick up that I always do pick up, and that is Under Armour basics. This is a pair of Under Armour pants, like spandex pants the girls are wearing. They wear them under really everything these days. And because they wear these really, really short dresses. In my day, you just hope that no one saw your underwear. Now everyone wears spandex. This may be a little too long to be spandex, I don't know. But I picked these things up because, again, it was maybe 2 ounces, which means it was 20 cents. So if I put it up, it's such an easy thing to take photos of and put it up that if I get $5, $6, $7 for it. Honestly, one of the things I learned in this book I loved called The Tightwad Gazette is that if you spend 6 minutes, which is 1/10 of an hour, and you make $7, that's like making $70 an hour. So I am willing to get some of the smaller priced items so that I can just get some cash in. This is an item that I may just end up donating, which is why I bought it. It is a Gap Kids down jacket. I actually like to pick up jackets. It's really nice. It's size 6'7" if anyone is interested. I really like to pick up these kind of things from the bins because every year around Christmas we have winter coat drives. So it's really nice for me to be able to get some really nice coats that I end up donating to them. I'm going to put this over there. And so that's what that is. This is another brand. Some people call this a mall brand. I would not always, but I will oftentimes pick this up. And this is Vineyard Vines. Vineyard Vines is, the reason why I like this one, I think if you see here, it's from 1998. That's what the 98 is. I guess they put one of these out every year, and I think it's kind of cool. And yeah, so I got it because It's definitely vintage, and I thought that someone may like it. This is a Hannah Anderson. I don't buy a lot of kid stuff because I have my own children. This is Hannah Anderson. I'm still selling some of my children's clothing. This is a really pretty basic Hannah Anderson sweater for boys. Especially around the holiday, people will buy that for their children's first Christmas picture or something like that. So that is a great thing. This is pretty thick, pretty heavy, which is, if you're not familiar with Hannah Anderson, let me show you that tag again. It is very, very expensive clothing, and you should pick it up if you see it. I oftentimes pick up Hannah Anderson pajamas. This is a Gymboree, which I think is no longer even selling anymore. But this is a really nice jean jacket. I think it's like a size 4. I don't know what size it is. Size 4. Size 4 jean jacket. I like it because it's just such a... It really, honestly, when I saw it, I thought it was a Levi's jean jacket. If you look from the back, it's really nice. And again, I think it makes a good appearance. And so even though the brand is now, I think, somewhat defunct, if not, please let me know. I'm still going to pick that up. The next brand is very expensive, and that is something I see quite often at my bins. It's called Peter Millar. Peter Millar is a men's clothing brand. This is a pair of, I'm going to call them blue and white gingham golf shorts. These are in great condition. They are size 36. They're really great condition. I will probably actually be able to make about $30 on these. On the website, they sell for $115, I think. So this is just, very lightweight, easy to pick up at the bins. Very happy about that. I have another Peter Millar thing in here. In fact, I'll just bring that out right now. This shirt is probably, in fact, it was funny because when I was going through it, I noticed that it still has a pin in there, which I'm not sure this was ever even worn. This is extra large, 100% cotton Peter Millar. That is that Peter Millar. And it is a short sleeve, fun summer shirt for its size extra large. But again, this is something that would cost $115 new. If you're interested in that, doing that kind of stuff, buying new clothing for $115 for a 100% cotton shirt. I am not interested in doing that. So that's one of the other reasons why I love going to the bins, because I can always pick up things for me and my children, and that I'm just as happy wearing as getting. I would never buy anything for $115 off a website. Not for a 100% cotton sweater. That's just me. This is another Vineyard Vines. This was a really pretty basic shirt. I may just put this into Plato's Closet, to be honest with you. Some of these things, it's funny how a year goes by and you think to yourself, oh, should I have bought that? I don't know how well these things sell individually. I'll look it up. Again, this is pretty easy to sell because it was probably 5 ounces, 50 cents for a Vineyard Vine shirt. That's not a bad deal, but I also don't like to be wasteful. And sometimes I will just put things in. I bought this because I think it is just so stunningly beautiful. It's called the Lynn collection. I've never heard of this. That's not true. I have heard of this brand. I don't know if I've seen other clothing by them. This is size 12 months. I don't know. Look at this dress. Look at this little baby dress. It has this, these panels that lift. Oh my gosh. Look at this dress. I am tempted to keep this for one of my granddaughters. Which I don't have any granddaughters. I don't have anyone even remotely. Look at this dress. I mean, this is so adorable. We do not have, it's about 30 minutes away. I've heard people who put things into Once Upon a Child, which is a reselling consignment store type thing. I've heard a lot of people say, I'm going to put this into, send this out to Once Upon a Child. I just dropped something. I'm going to go pick it up. I'll do this one. This is a brand which I'm not really familiar with. It's called Masagoni, I think. The reason why I picked this up is for one reason. This is 100% cashmere. So, and again, it was very, it's very lightweight. I think that just in order to get through some of that stuff, I've come to the point in my life where, that I'm willing to, because I don't know why, maybe this is control freak. I'm willing to kind of give up some, because I don't want to pay money to a consignment store to sell the things that I know that I can sell, but because I've been working so much, I feel like maybe it's time to give up some of my stuff and just let other people sell my stuff, and I just get a smaller percentage of it. Sorry about that. I'm looking at my hair. I noticed in my last video that I was humped over the whole time and playing with my hair, and I'm going to try to stop doing that, both of those things. This is just a very basic Under Armour. It's kind of, I don't really know why you would use this. I almost think it's like a sundress, not a sundress, like a cover-up thing. It is I assume it's a woman's. It's a extra large. Maybe not. Well, yeah, no, it would be a woman's extra large. So that's that. That, like I said, a lot of people do not pick up Under Armour. I do, because I'm willing to make $10, $15 on something, and or less, or send it out to, I have never done Plato's Closet, but I'm going to go to Plato's Closet, and I've given my daughter stuff to give to Buffalo Exchange. This is a pair of Paige pants. Paige, I actually don't sell a lot of denim. I was surprised by how much denim was in here. This is the pair of size Paige, of a pair of Paige blue jeans. They're in very nice condition. They are Skyline, they're called, and they're size 28. So it's a pretty standard size. Hopefully that will do well. I got this because this is the year my older son was born, and because this is an example of picking up something that says NCAA. I want to get this up. NCAA Final Four. This is for the March Madness. So this shirt is now 27 years old. The guys at my bins who I talk to, some of them are pretty intense, but they have been teaching me, some of them have been trying to show me the difference between single stitch and double stitch. I really am not good at knowing. Everything looks like it's double stitched to me. If you are someone who knows if that is double stitched or single stitched, please let me know. This real nice kid, his name is Justin, was showing me the other day when I was there last Friday, and I couldn't tell, but I'm going to put that up. Those shirts, again, that was probably 75 cents. They were going for $20, $25, and because we're coming up to March Madness, we're going to start to make more of this. This is Abercrombie. I picked these up because I do think that people were mad at Abercrombie for a while, but because they were so they're so small in shorts. I like picking up shorts. I like picking up bathing suits. I think I have some bathing suits. Anything that initially cost a lot of money that doesn't weigh a lot. And that's why I tend to stay away from jeans, because I feel like jeans can weigh a lot. They can weigh 2 pounds or, a pound and a half. And so you're putting $2 or $3 into it and not sure how it's going to go, unless you know you're going to get a lot. Here's a pair of Abercrombie shorts. These are size 2, so it's a very small size. Here you go. That's that. Here is a dress, which I saw this, and I remember showing this to my daughter when I first got it. This is an Anthropologie brand. It's called Saturday and Sunday. I love this dress. My daughter, it is an olive green. I think it's small. I really wanted my daughter to like this dress, and she just did not like it. It has this big cowl neck. I think she just thought it was too long, and it's just so cute. I just think it's adorable. So I might give her this actually to give into the Buffalo Exchange, because I think she'll get more money than I would probably get at it. This Buffalo Exchange seems to like, it has like edgier, more Anthropologie type of brands. This is, I have said this before, I will buy anything essentially that has a tag on it. This is an Orvis brand, which Orvis is a very expensive outerwear thing. This is not a shirt I would normally get, but it had a tag on it. It does not say what the original price was. It's called the Field Collection. This is just a waffle shirt. I would not normally buy this, but it is, like I said, new with tag, so I picked it up. It's just this very big, oversized, what size is it? Holy moly, it says it's a large. That is a big shirt. That is a really big shirt. It is a waffle print. I would not, you know what, I don't mind the waffle print. It's the buttons I don't like so much, but that's just me. What is this on it? Oh, no, that's nothing. Okay, so that's that. These two things I also got, and I mentioned this before. I got, or if I didn't, I'm going to tell you now. I got one day, it must have been this day, I got a whole bunch of stuff at the bins, and I've done this twice now. And these are these Anthropologie brand skirts. This is actually, no, it's not an Anthropologie brand. It's sold at Anthropologie. It's Odile, I believe, Odile. I don't know how to say it. But they're new with tag skirts. They're pretty much just tiered, ruffled skirts at the bottoms. This was originally $78. Someone apparently bought it on sale, thought that she was going to wear it, and she did not. So then she donated it. I'd say this is about 80 cents worth of material here. I'm going to sell that and hopefully get $30 for that. I think that's really pretty. I also got this one at the same time. This was originally $138 for this Anthropologie brand, sold at Anthropologie. Also Odile, so maybe that's Odile. I don't know. Odile? I don't know. But look how pretty that is. It's black and white, and it's really pretty, and it's tiered, and it's medium. I tried to get my daughter to take these. Is that a medium? No, that's a size 8. I'm trying not to wear my glasses because I saw what I look like wearing my glasses and squinting the whole time. And now I'm just squinting. This is a beautiful skirt, originally $138. Like I said, it really was only about, 75 cents. So that was a good deal. The next thing I got was, this is not something I would normally get, but again, it was new with tag, and it's Abercrombie, which it's weird. This is my second Abercrombie. It's a larger size. It's a size 14. And this has little ballet slippers. I have said this all the time. I do give things rather to Operation Christmas Child, which is an organization that sends things out to children in war-torn countries around the holidays. And it's non-denominational. That's not true. It's not like a particular, it is, I believe, a Christian-based, but I just want to make sure that these kids get whatever they can do. So a lot of times when I pick up things that are new with tags, if I see that I can't really sell it, I will put it into the bag, the constant running bag of stuff that I have to give to these kids. And that's a larger size, which I like to give to larger, buy things for larger children. The next 3 things are all the same thing. And they were all together. I'm probably not going to sell these as a lot. I'm probably going to sell these individually. And these are these Nike swimsuits. These are, my daughter swam. She unfortunately decided to stop swimming right around the time I got these. These are really nice Nike swimsuits. If you know anything about Nike swimsuits and swimming, you know how expensive they are. And this is obviously a much smaller size. This is a children's size. The other 2 were for women. And swimming and swimsuits, especially Nike or Speedo brand, are something you should pick up because this was maybe 40 cents. And I will certainly make some, maybe $20, $25 on that. So that is a good deal. Again, everything is different when you're at the bins because your perception is different. And then what's one of the last, I may actually break these things up. This is something I got, which I might just throw this into a pile that I'm going to be bringing over to Plato's Closet. I've never done Plato's Closet. I've already said that. But this is just something I wanted to show you, the kind of things that you can pick up for. This is probably 15 cents. It's a really cute J. Crew, just white undershirt top. That probably originally cost $22. I don't know if they will even take this at Plato's Closet. I will let you know. Some more things here. This is a J. Mclaughlin. If you are familiar with J. Mclaughlin, here it is right here. This is a brand that I was not familiar with. I'm going to say they're similar to Lilly Pulitzer. I had been to a rummage sale and I saw a whole bunch of this at the place. Outside of Chestnut Hill. J. Mclaughlin is sold at finer stores. They have their own store, but it's a very, very expensive brand. I saw similar things to this shirt are about $168, and like I said about the Peter Millar, it was only it's 100% cotton. So, you know, that's that story. And then let me see. Some of this stuff I may actually break up and do into a second video. I'll just show you the last thing here, and just to get it off out of the pile. This is a J. Crew 100% wool. It's hard to show, but it is 100%. It's got the belt attached, which is always nice. It's like a wrap jacket. I actually, as I'm looking at this right now, I'm wondering if I should keep this from, maybe I got this from me. This would be perfect in the springtime around Philadelphia, to wear. It's like a little wool jacket. It would be warm, but not overwhelming, and not a full length coat. I may stop here because I think I'm about to start choking, which is something I've been doing. So again, this is probably, I don't know J. Crew retail values that much, but I looked this up briefly yesterday, and these things, this kind of exact jacket was bringing in about $30, $35. So this is a little heavier, obviously, because it's heavy wool. I think I must have intended to keep this myself, because I don't normally pick up jackets unless I want them for myself. Anyway, it's in very good shape. I don't really have to depill it. I do have to get the hair off of it. And even though it's been in that bin for a year, or that bag rather, for a year, it still looks like it's in pretty nice condition. So that is my video for today. I'm going to stop here because I feel like I need to take a break, and I feel like I'm about to start coughing. But I wanted to thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these videos because I have, when I'm working, I love watching. I work sitting right there where I'm taping right now, and I have a desktop over there that I will have on the background just showing these videos. I love listening to them just because I like getting the, what's the word? I guess experience and the education of what other people are selling. A lot of these brands, I love when I find a brand, I'm not sure if it's any good, and then 2 days later I hear someone mention, or then I find out that it's good, and then 2 days later I hear someone mention, if you see this brand, it's called BOLO. Be on the lookout for BOLO. This is a BOLO brand. So that is my my shopping trip for that. It's actually not my entire shopping trip. It's most of my shopping trip, because I still have some stuff here that I'm going to show later. I don't like to make these videos all too long. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope that you learned something today about the different materials and the different brands and the different things that are out there. My reselling story, as I said, started with me reselling my kids' clothing back in 1999, and it has now, I go out and pay, which is funny, I go out and spend money to buy brands that I know are good so that I can resell them, which is really exciting and fun for me to do. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Leslie. If you like this content, like and subscribe down there. I really appreciate my viewers. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.